All right, so couple of things. First, Pay token was released 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, or was, yeah, 12, on the Bittrex exchange, which, as you know, is a pretty big exchange. And I remember the guy from Pay, 10x saying, I know on the one exchange, hit BTC, it's showing like $40, $46. He's like, realistically, I don't see that, at least not in the beginning. It'll probably be between $1, maybe $2. And for all intents and purposes, he was right. And I said, I don't know if he knows the potential of what he's got there. But if you look at what Veritasium did, the very second it was listed for trading on the Ether Delta website exchange, it wasn't going crazy. Remember, I got in, and then 3 weeks later, as we're watching it, being traded, it's, holy crap, it's down to 10 to 1, 6 to 1, 5 to 1, what the hell? It took weeks. Remember, the ICO period was like April 20, somewhere around the 25th. And it lasted 30 days, a month, to May 25th. Right? Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, it was April to May. And if you got in like the first week, you could have picked them up for about $2 a piece. I got in around the third week. I got in at $6 a piece. At the time, the calculation told me I was in at 33 to 1 with Ethereum, Veritasium 33 to 1. So after and that was the ICO period. It lasted 30 days. You saw how fast Pay closed out, didn't you? So again, I'm thinking here, Veritasium lasted a month. Everybody could get in if you wanted to get in. Pay token, it was sold out pretty quickly. So anyways, it took 3 weeks before I saw on Ether Delta, holy crap numbers for Veritasium. I'm not necessarily expecting holy crap numbers for Pay token, but I can certainly tell you, I'm expecting a whole lot better than even $2. So again, it was on a Friday, 4th of July, week. Is there something to do with that? Did everybody not hear the announcement? It's very possible. Again, I think we're going to see something similar with Veritasium in that another week it's higher, another week it's even higher. Holy crap, it's a lot higher, that kind of a thing. Having said that, it's been selling for around $1.25, $1.27, $1.23. Been looking at it throughout the day. And that's also with, roughly $250 Ethereum when I looked earlier. It's actually a little lower right this second. But anyways, anybody that got in, Pay, me included, got in, I think the price was like exactly 80 cents at the time. And also, again, that was with a little higher Ethereum price too. But nonetheless, it's up 50% today. And it's there right now. I was just looking at it, Ether Delta. It's right there again. 80 cents, 50% more of 80 cents is 40 additional cents, right? So 80 plus 40 is 120 or $1.20. That is a 50% gain on day one. Ask me if I'm upset about that. Not at all. Now, I know if you look at the Bittrex exchange and you actually look at it, it started off at 88, 88, 88.8888 is whatever. And then you see this huge red line where the price is down to, not 88, 88, but 0.00, something. And it's like, it's down 80, 89%. It's only because they just listed it that day. It's not down. They started at some insane high price for whatever reason. It's probably just some kind of built-in function of the exchange, I guess. I don't know. But as soon as it hit, boom, then you saw the volume and the movement, and it just stayed around that, price of about 50% greater. So in other words, it should have said up 50%, not down 89%. But nonetheless, I'm pretty happy with what I saw today. And as the next day and the next day and the next day goes on, I think we're going to see, next week, the week after, we should. But this will, I can't say with 100% certainty. We're going to have to just sit back and Watch, I'm going to have to do what you did. What you're going to do too is look at it. Hell, maybe we got it wrong. Maybe it's only going to go to $2. Why was it going at 40 something at the other exchange? You know, why this, why that? Again, we got some time to wait. The fact that it's up 50% on day one with hardly anyone really knowing about this thing, I'm pretty happy about that. Because remember, they said we're going to release it like in a week or two from now, and then all of a sudden they said, no, we're ready to go today or tomorrow. The tweet came out last night. Do it. Let's go live. So again, I expect once everyone in the world hears about it, okay, it's fine. Oh, it's really on there now. Let's go play the game. I suspect we're going to see much higher prices. Another piece of news I want to talk about. For news related to crypto stuff, I think the best news site for this is CoinDesk.com. I'm just going to say that out loud. CoinDesk.com. I saw this and at first said, "Oh no," and then said, "Oh wait a minute, no. This might actually be a good thing." You know, the CFTC, commodity, what is it? The Commodities Future Trading Commission, whatever the hell it is. You know, the regulator that never seems to find any rigging in silver. Formally registers new cryptocurrency swap execution facility. Derivatives contracts. Oh no. They're going to rig the price through derivatives. Oh no. Wait. The U.S. Commodities Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, has granted blockchain startup LedgerX its formal registration as a swap execution facility, making it the second company ever to be granted the ability to trade digital currency derivatives. While a notable milestone, it's the latest in a long process for LedgerX that is still far from over. Still pending approval is the final regulatory milestone to launching what could end up being the first cryptocurrency options firm licensed by the CFTC to do business in any number of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ether. We are pleased to have received full registration as an SEF from the CFTC for the trading of digital currency reserves, says their CEO, Paul Chow. Founded in 2013, LedgerX first received a temporary approval to operate as an SEF in 2015. But this latest development makes that decision final. So they've already had the approval since 2015. Even though it was temporary, they still had it, right? With today's registration, LedgerX is now required to comply with provisions set forth in the Commodity Exchange Act and other regulations specific to the CFTC. New Jersey-based Terra Exchange was registered as an SEF last year. As part of the New York-based startup's push to become the first derivatives clearing organization registered to trade cryptocurrencies, the firm earlier this year raised $11.4 million, led by investors Miami International Holdings and Hoyin Blockchain Venture Investments. As a result of that capital, Chow believes LedgerX is on the cusp of creating a cryptocurrency options market that could increase the number of institutional investors able to invest in the asset class and help stabilize the price of the currency by enabling a more reliable hedge or hedges. We look forward to working with the CFTC on finalizing this DCO registration, he said. So I thought to myself, oh no, are they going to try to play the paper game and set the price of these cryptos? Well, they're talking about the Terra exchange, right? So LedgerX either, it doesn't say what exchange they're going to use other than they reserve the right to use, to do so, basically. And it mentions the New Jersey-based Terra exchange was registered as an SEF last year. So is it safe to assume they're going to use the Terra exchange? So when it comes to the futures market in metals or oil or whatever, any commodity, but let's focus on precious metals, silver and gold. The prices are set on the COMEX every day. Yes, there's an LBMA and they kind of look back and forth with each other, but really there's only one place that sets the price. And it's the CFTC or the CME Group, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So there's really one exchange you can kind of play that game on. Sure, you can use a broker, but it's one exchange. If there were numerous exchanges that other people operated, not a rigged one and only one, you would find they wouldn't be able to rig it on one exchange because there's a whole bunch of choices for everybody else to go elsewhere. and they're going to find, hey, every time I use that one exchange by the CME group, I'm getting crap for my metals. They're too cheap. I don't want to sell them that cheap. These other exchanges, these seem fair to me. I want to go over there, right? Can't have that. So you can't have competition. You can't have competing exchanges as far as the CFTC is concerned, and the CME group. You know, they want to be the only exchange, and that's how it is for the most part. But with these cryptos, there's a ton of exchanges ran by different people in different countries. So I'm not even concerned slightly that they may try to play the derivatives game and push the prices of these cryptos around. Who the hell's going to play on that exchange? Oh, they're real stable prices. Yeah, they're tanking. So with that, I'm going to Coinbase and this one and that one. I'm going to use that exchange instead. Right? So that's one thing. The other thing I thought, there's institutional investors that want action bad, but they can't. We can't do it legally. We can't use our clients' money. We have to just sit back until we get some kind of formal okay from the CFTC or the SEC or whoever. And they may now say, oh, we can use Ledger X. They've gotten approved. We're waiting for the final okay. And the CFTC, if they give them the final okay, and it sure seems like it, hey, hedge funds and investment companies, hey guys, use our exchange. Put your big money over here. Are institutional investors going to want to hope the price of these assets, these digital currencies are going down? No, they've got clients and stuff. The hedge funds, man, we got shareholders and we manage people's money. We need these things to perform. And now we got a whole bunch of money to flood into this market. More money than all these, JSNP4s and everyone else out there combined. Which would mean what? I could really see some super high prices across the board in cryptocurrencies, just as Cliff High's been suggesting is going to happen. And this might actually push it along. At first, it sounded a little nerve-wracking. Oh, no, not that. Oh, derivatives. Oh, no. Wait a minute. There's a whole bunch of exchanges. How the hell are they going to rig the price? Not even concerned. We may get big money, institutional investment coming into crypto land soon. So we may see a new tier level of high prices across the board. So just want to share that with you. Keep your eye on pay tokens. Let's see where this baby goes. Take care.